In today's video, we are on the move again. After an incredible time in the Southern Lao group, we are now making our way west, back towards the mainland, stopping in a few places along the way. We left Ongeia in the afternoon to sail the 100 nautical miles overnight in order to make our approaches to our first stop, Matuku Island, during daylight. By the morning, we sailed past Tutuya Island, had Moala Island looming in the distance, and Matuku in our sights off our beam. Once again, the charts were wildly incorrect in this area, so a cautious approach and bow lookout was necessary. The only suitable anchorage for Kamara was quite a way away from the main village, so while Pete stayed behind on anchor watch, we took the dinghy across to the village to present our sevu.
You're on Tara Cam.
Not too many boats stop at Matuku, so there was a bit of excitement upon our arrival. We were greeted with beautiful drinking coconuts to welcome us and were given a little tour of the village. It was great walking through the village and observing a little bit of village life, from drying flax and the incredible handicraft, as well as how much farming was happening on Matuku. And for the kids, the clear highlight were puppies. We left that afternoon, having made plans to return the next day for some more exploring. Krista and I made plans with Iparama, one of the locals, to take us on a hike up the mountain.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. It was hard work getting to the top. No proper tracks meant bushwhacking our way all the way to the top, but the epic views were all worth it.
Rama, our bushwhacker, clearing a path for us all the way to the top. Krista, my little hiking buddy, we made another adventure right to the top. And Wild Thing right over there. And we can see the pass just there. Stunning. And Eparama is still bushwhacking.
Yeah, just to clean up.
Matuku was an awesome little stop, but it was time to continue west and do another little overnight sail across to Kadavu.
Sun's about to set. Oh, downward sailing, rocking and rolling. And there's Matuku in the background. And we're off to Kadavu.
We were heading for southern Kadavu, a place called Moani village, as we knew we could get a ride to the main town to get some provisions. Between the 4 boats, we landed up hiring a truck so we could all go and get a much needed top up on fuel, provisions, and get a little glimpse of Kadavu along the way. Once we were back, we got to spend some time in the village, learning how to weave mats and getting to watch a little bit of the local sports getting played. After a couple of days in Moani, we went a little bit further up the coast to a stunning place where we anchored on this little stretch of sand in shallow water surrounded by reef, making for a pretty scenic backdrop. Together with our friends from Offshore Haven, we took our dinghy up the river to get to the main village to present our sevu. We ended up spending quite a few days here, such a beautiful anchorage. It wasn't long before the others arrived and everyone was making the most of being in a stunning place like this together. While we spend a lot of our time in the water as we usually do, we had also found out about a waterfall nearby, so of course we weren't going to leave until we checked that out. So we headed back up the estuary to the village, and from there we embarked on a hike to find this waterfall.
You made it!
Nathan!
Woo!
No jumping! No jumping!
This is Ben, he just goes straight up, no worries.
Mates, go join him.
That is insane!
Jeepers creepers. Bushman.
That's just crazy!
Our local guides looked after us in the true Fijian way, not only taking us to show us their local waterfall, but also making sure we all stay hydrated with some coconuts fresh off the tree. Does it get any better than that? Unfortunately, despite all the fun we were having, it was time to move on, and so with a favourable forecast, it was time to set off again and make the last hop across to the main island. We knew from the forecast the wind was going to be pretty light, so we used our asymmetric to keep sailing.
You got your favourite sail up, Peter?
We fly!
In our next video, we have a very special family member visiting who we couldn't wait to show around Fiji for a bit. Make sure you like this video and that you're subscribed so you won't miss it. Thanks for watching.